A U.S. Navy ship has taken more than 100 U.S. citizens away from the violence in Sudan, but many more are still waiting to be rescued. The evacuees left the African nation's capital city on Friday and drove hundreds of miles by bus to the Red Sea, where the ship took them to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Ramy Inocencio is there. Ramy, good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. That's right. This is the U.S. naval ship Brunswick right behind me. And this is the one that traveled overnight, through the night, carrying these Americans and many others, crossing the Red Sea, a 200-mile stretch, something like 12 hours. The Americans on board and so many others finally safe after a harrowing journey. Celebration and relief for more than 300 evacuees, most from the U.S., others from at least 16 other nations, escaping this. More than 2 weeks of chaos, Sudan's military and biggest paramilitary bloc fighting for power. Upended vehicles, rubble-strewn roads, the new normal. After their dangerous drive from the capital Khartoum to Port Sudan, the Americans we spoke to said that they were stuck in that port for another 24 hours. Mohammed Faraj is from Brooklyn, New York. He said the U.S. Embassy did a good job, but email access was spotty.
Thank God the ones we did get, we used it, and we're here.
11-year-old Norvivi said she was exhausted and afraid.
It was very scary because I was scared of the army.
I feel relieved. I feel safe, you know. I feel way better than how I felt in Sudan.
How did you feel in Sudan?
Terrified, actually, like scary to hear gunshots outside of your house.
Melaz Khalid is from Queens, New York.
Just seeing like dead bodies on the street, seeing like tanks.
She's flying straight back to the United States. You're taking off now. How do you feel?
I feel relieved, like, alhamdulillah, I'm happy.
Tragically, not every American who wanted to flee made it. This American doctor based in Iowa City was stabbed to death the day he and his family decided to leave. Another unidentified American with ties to Denver was killed in crossfire. Overnight, more anxious people crowded Port Sudan, waiting for the next transport to take them and their families away from a country on the edge of civil war. And this ship will not be the end of American evacuations from Sudan. CBS News has now learned that a new convoy of 8 buses with Americans on board that has arrived in Port Sudan. Nate, this is not over.
Yeah, we hope for safety those that are there and those that are evacuating. Ramy Inocencio, Saudi Arabia, thank you.